Hi Scorpio, Happy New Year. I'm back. If you need to contact me, all my information's there in descriptions. I pulled a card just a second ago just to see what the main theme of this was, and it talks about travel, talks about overseas opportunities. Therefore, you're being the business person that you like being. I think you really need to look at what opportunities are around. Make a list of places you'd like to see. I have a feeling you can fill your passport up this year. It's a good feeling. Definitely for learning. Now, your health. Being a bit depressed, eh? Look, I think you can take control of your life. There is happy news being offered, but sometimes we want a bit more. You've got a journey and you need to live it. Need to follow the cycle. You've got good advice around you. I know you're not feeling good always about things. Please, if it's a health issue, fine. If it's what you look like, that's not important. What I'm seeing here is more the emotional problems. If you take care of things in time, small treatments, you're in control of all the problems, your family's happy, everything's fine. If you let things go because it scares or depresses you, that's when you create a problem, okay? Money, 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 new. Feeling like a star, that can be the birth of a little girl, but it can also be that there's new actions to take around work. If you're not 18 anymore, therefore, look at the things you wanted when you were 18, because now is the year that you're going to bring them in. It's a year of change and transformation. So therefore, start bringing in the things that you need to do. New. And there's... Well, for a lot of you, it's going to be babies. There's that card again. Maybe on holidays. All right? You find yourself that you're going to be having babies coming. That's fine. Actions to take. It seems to be a lot about emotions. There is success around. There are actions to take. But you've got to put yourself as the star of your movie. Because if you don't look after yourself, it's no point. You're not going to enjoy it. Quite like the job or the work that you've got now. But if you say to me, oh, but I'm unhappy, then what are you doing about it? Because to me, you get what it is you're settling for. And you might be settling way too easily. You want to challenge yourself. You know, you're a Scorpio. Challenge yourself that little bit higher. You're going to surprise yourself, let alone everyone else. I'm not surprised. I grew up with a Scorpio. Okay. Can't say he didn't surprise me. But, therefore, Scorpios don't surprise me anymore. There seems to be a move, a possible house move or a job move. That's up to you. It could be both. But you seem to be moving on to where you need to be. So therefore, clear up the past. Because here we go, new travels. That's right, new is coming around. As far as emotions go, see, I think work is going to be plagued a little bit by new things happening. If you're the person who is going to be part of training, that's fine. But if new people are coming in to move you to the side, you can turn it into a positive if you look at it clearly and make a decision about what you want to do, move into what is best for you and take control of that. Communication, come on. Nicely balanced, good and bad. You're supposed to be clever. You're supposed to be emotional. Like, of the water signs, you're supposed to be the strong one. Make a decision. Don't do the things that you know are hurting you and move forward. There's that travel. There's that travel again. Making it in balance. They're the actions you've got to take. You know, to move on to a new job, you've got to quit the old one. I'd rather say promotion rather than... But again, you know, that can be a feeling like you're in a whole new job too. So it's a good feeling. That's the main thing. Abundance. If you really trust yourself, Spirit is trying to take you to your abundance. What you've got to do is work out what that is. Okay, if your abundance is that you like come home every week and you're happy with the work that you've done and you've got a paycheck and there's food in the fridge and the rent's been paid, great. If you want more, up to you. You've got to set your own standards. A little bit of not appreciating what you've got really is. I'd say that is holding you back at thinking, hang on a minute, I've only got 6, I wanted 7. And just keep going. The 7th one will come. There's the career change. So therefore, if it's a time that you actually want to change, well, you've got the experience now to go to what career. If work is sort of like changing things to the point where you feel like you're being pushed out, take the hint. Where would you... Now's the time to think, well, where would I want to be? If I'm pushed out of work, where would I... What's the next step? What is a step up for me? Not a problem. Really, it isn't. Wow. I know you're going to argue with me, but that's your mood. Because if you really want something new, you make it happen. I know you do. Time to go. Okay, that's what the cards are saying. It's time to move on to what is up to you. Whatever it is, if you want to be the captain of a boat, this is the time to take the course, to look for the experience before you realise that you're going to be captain of the boat. But unless you make that decision, nothing's happening. That's your fault. Just be yourself. I can't believe how many times this has come in, and there have been, most cards have been about change and moving on. You very strongly do that, and it really does seem to be about the money side of things. But if you are yourself and actually like the person in the mirror, and you've got to work at that sometimes, but actually start loving yourself and giving yourself permission to have dreams and ambitions, then they're going to happen. If you really look in the past, you always have made them happen. Okay, you're too strong a sign to be sitting there unless you want to give up, and then you're an emotional sign with the water signs that you could actually float into a major depression. But at the moment, it's a choice. If you let yourself float that way, you're going to do a real good job at it. I would say choose not to. If anybody says, oh, you'd never be able to do it, that's the person you've got to start ignoring. You might be, if you make the effort, you might only just pass, but you'll pass, or you'll keep trying. That's the character that you are. If you need to contact me, check out the descriptions underneath here, my webpage, my phone number, everything is there, including a list of friends, new and old. In fact, if you look at my webpage, riekyhayden.com, you'll find a whole bunch of other friends as well. So therefore, please stay in touch, look after yourself, like, share, subscribe, do all those things that you need to do. But have a happy New Year's, have a great holiday time. When you get back to work, have a great month, and I'll talk to you in February. Take care. Bye.